For the longest time, I did not think I was capable of living a life that I actually wanted. For some reason, I never allowed myself to be in full control of my life. Like, I always just let other people decide things for me. And I knew exactly what type of life that I wanted, but for some reason, working towards a life that you actually love seemed really unrealistic to me. I knew other people were capable of it, but that's other people, not people like me. People like me aren't deserving of it. I don't know why I thought like that. I've always been a very insecure person with like a low self-esteem, so that's probably why. But I just kind of at a young age accepted that I wasn't gonna live life the way I wanted to. I was gonna live life the way I was programmed to, which was to please other people and, seek their acceptance. And that's exactly what I did. When you feel empty inside, even though you accomplish a lot of different things, it's because those things mean nothing to you. You did those things for other people. In 2023, I finally understood the importance of believing in yourself and living for yourself, okay? After years of just being so exhausted with life, I couldn't take it anymore. And you guys, it has been life-changing. Learning the importance of believing that you're capable, living on your own terms has probably been the most valuable lesson I've learned, not only in 2023, but just throughout my entire lifetime. And that's why I want to make this video today, so I can share with you guys why it's important to believe in yourself and live the life that you want. So what exactly does it mean to live a life for yourself? It means you live a life according to your own interests and desires without the approval of others. This doesn't mean you're never going to do something you don't like in life ever again. I still have to work a job that I would rather not work, but I'm deciding to be there. I'm not doing that for my parents, no one else. I'm deciding to do that, okay? So living for yourself can mean a lot of different things. As long as you feel like you are in control of your life, your decisions, you feel free to do all that, you are living your life for yourself, okay? This is gonna sound a little obvious, but I don't think enough people understand this. When you live for yourself, you take complete ownership of your life. You are fully responsible and accountable for whatever decision you make. So things might not always turn out the way you expect them to, but if you are committing to living for yourself, you have to be ready for all of that. Living for yourself or living the life that you want doesn't have to be anything glamorous or extravagant. Like maybe for you, living for yourself is living in a quiet house in the middle of nowhere in a little town. Who knows? Everyone's wants in life are different. What fulfills one person doesn't fulfill another. Why are we like ashamed to follow our own wants? These are what makes us unique. They are what make us us, right? Or else everyone would just be the same. But if you're not following your inner wants and your inner callings, like you're not really living for yourself. I don't know what you're doing. We have one life to live, and so many of us waste it. You are only young once, and I honestly think that the longer you live for other people, the harder it is to not live that way, okay? When we don't live life the way we want to, we're always wondering what life could have been or what we could have been capable of. You owe it to yourself to live the life that you want. Think about everything you've been through in life, all the hardships. You deserve to do whatever the heck you want with your life. Let me make something clear. Living for yourself is going to be hard, but you're going to work hard towards something in life anyways. Might as well do it for yourself. So how do you start living for yourself? Let me give you guys some tips. Number 1, get in touch with yourself and know what you want. When you're trying to figure out what you want in life, it's important to be vulnerable, okay? Don't lie to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. What do you really find fulfilling in life, okay? You have to be very, very honest with yourself. This is the only way you'll truly understand your internal radar. It can take some time to figure out what you really want in life, and many times it's because you haven't experienced life enough. I will say it took me a long time to really figure out what I really valued in my life. Just sit with yourself. Free from distractions, free from music. It's gonna be boring, but it's going to force you to get to know yourself. Number 2, believe in yourself. If you don't believe you're capable of living the life that you want, it's never going to happen. You're not even going to try to take action towards it, because the first step is believing in yourself. Yes, I understand the difficulty of believing in yourself, especially when you have a really terrible self-esteem, you're going through a lot of mental struggles. Believe me, I get it, because I go through it all the time. I'm going through it right now. And sometimes you just need to not pay attention to that little voice inside you that tells you you're not good enough, that you're not capable. Because as much as I want to tell you that it'll go away, sometimes it won't. It might later down the road, but meanwhile, it's taking away your precious time, and it's holding you back from getting started on the things that you want to do in your life. Sometimes you're just going to have to go for what you want while having that emotion in you, okay? These feelings of self-doubt come and go. I think we can all agree on that, right? But when you're feeling good, you're gonna regret not having lived your life for yourself sooner. Your best option is to just believe in yourself, even when you really don't want to. And I just feel so passionate about this, because this is the thing holding people back from trying anything. It holds people back the most. And believe me, I really understand how much of a struggle it is. But there's no remedy for it, really, other than taking action and proving to yourself that you are capable, okay? You'll never know if you're capable until you try. Number 3, trust yourself and rely on your own validation for decisions. I can't stress enough the importance of trusting yourself when it comes to making decisions. A lot of us don't think we have the capacity to make good decisions. We always think other people are better at these things. But no, like, if you struggle making decisions, you need to work on that, no matter how hard it is. Because at the end of the day, if you don't make your own decisions in life, you're never going to be confident. And that just means you're never going to truly be happy with yourself. Like, it's easy to ask other people to make decisions for yourself. The reason you probably struggle making decisions is because you always want to make sure you make the right decision. Well, sometimes, you're going to make a mistake, but you have to be ready to take accountability for it. That all comes with living for yourself. And the reason I'm also saying to learn to rely on your own validation is because sometimes there will be no one else to support you. When you're living for yourself, people, like I mentioned, they're not always going to be very supportive of what you're doing. And sometimes these people are your parents, They may no longer talk to you. They might be mean to you. People who were close to you might start distancing themselves from you. Like, you need to be ready for all of that to happen. But once you learn to rely on your own validation, you're not going to care about their support. Yes, it'd be nice to have their support, but you're not going to hold back the life that you want because they're not supporting you. That support will come later down the road. Once they see you happy and living your best life, they're going to be happy for you. I guarantee, okay? But learning to rely on your own validation in just all aspects of life is just super important. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't take advice from people necessarily, but at the end of the day, your main source of validation should only be coming from you. Remember that no matter how much praise or validation you receive from someone, it'll never be enough if it doesn't ultimately come from you. And please understand that no want or lifestyle is bad or silly if it's what you want. As long as you approve of what you're doing, that is all that matters. At the end of the day, even though it's hard to believe, no one really cares about what you do with your life. Maybe they'll care for like 5 minutes, but then that's it. They're back to caring about their life. So in other words, do whatever the heck you want in life. And if there's something you get out of this video, is to please not care about what people think. Knowing what you want in life is the easy part. But now, when you actually have to do it and you need to start living for yourself, this is where people kind of give up. There's no point in knowing what you want in life if you're not going to take action towards it. Living for yourself is a choice you need to make every single day. Whenever you're going to do something, always think about the reason behind it. For instance, if you're deciding to go to grad school, ask yourself if you're doing this for yourself or if you're doing this to please your parents or to look good in front of your friends. These are the type of things that you need to ask yourself so you know that you're making decisions that are truly for yourself and not for other people. Understand that you really do have the power to control your life. Isn't this crazy? But it's true. You can literally create the life that you want. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna create the life that you want in a day, right? But you need to work as hard as you can to get closer and closer to living the life that you want. No more putting energy into goals that are meaningless to you. Only put energy into things that you actually care about. You guys realize how hard we work on a daily basis? I know I do. Now imagine I would have worked super hard in creating a life that I wanted and creating a life for myself. I could have been so much happier. It's January 4th today when I'm making this video. You know, new year, new me vibes right now. So the new you this year is going to be a person who lives for themselves, okay? You guys, please, please, please. I know you guys don't really know me, but do it, okay? Because life really seems like it sucks, and it does in a lot of ways. But it's actually not as sucky as it may seem. And the only way you can see that is until you give yourself a chance to see it that way. And the only way to do that is to start living for yourself, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video today. I talked about all sorts of things, but I just felt very passionate about this video, and I hope I was able to come off the way I wanted to. If you feel inspired, that's all I wanted. If you found one thing helpful in this video, I am very happy. I don't think I've ever said this in a video, but thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. You guys have no idea how much this means to me. You know, whenever I talk about things, it's because they're topics related to my life or things that I'm currently going through. And for a long time, I struggled with figuring out what I wanted to do with my life and how to truly live for myself, you know? And YouTube has like been a big part of like the way I want to live. I want to make videos. I want to give people information they should know, and hopefully make their lives better. And without you guys, none of this would be possible. Like, I am forever grateful for all of you. And yeah, I just really, really appreciate all your guys' support. It means the world to me. I can't wait for another video. But yeah, if you have any ideas on video topics, suggestions, drop them down below. Any comments on this video, please drop them down below. I love responding to comments and like having conversations with people. But yeah, thanks again, guys, and have a great year or whatever. Bye.